everyone, and welcome back to the FACEIT CSGO League. This is stage 3, and we're not going to talk too much because we've got an amazing game coming up for you, and indeed an amazing series of games. Virtus.pro are going to be playing in 3 of them. One is down, they've lost that to G2 Esports, and now, guys, they've got to take on Ninjas in Pyjamas, who are having this kind of strangely resurgent, despite all the problems surrounding them, kind of run of form. They're playing in, I believe, what the kids like to call a YOLO style.
Indeed, a 420 style, if you will.
I would know nothing about that, James.
Me neither.
I don't even get the reference.
Yeah. Well, allu, I actually... Never mind, let's just move on swiftly. Allu's on our alpha draft, which is great. We've got more AWPers coming up. Yeah. One on each side, of course.
I was wondering, like, how because you speak to the NiP guys, how is the situation, like, how do you play considering all of the stuff that's going on? How do they stay with that mindset to win matches?
This has been the question, hasn't it, the entire time? I mean, I think one of the things that's been you know, so admirable in the way they've handled everything is that they haven't at any point downed tools and you know, refused to play for the organisation. They've always gone out there and given it their best on the server. They've been model professionals. I'm trying to think of any, you know, wild sex scandal or anything involving any of the players. That certainly hasn't happened. So you know, they are exactly what they are, which is model professionals. So I think it's been incredibly difficult for them. I imagine it has slightly impacted on the results. I don't think that can take all the blame, if I'm being honest. I think it would be a little bit disingenuous, but it's definitely a factor. And you saw, for example, how things going on behind the scenes can disrupt teams in big tournaments. TSM, for example, with their manager. So, you know, going into the tournament knowing he has no future, no matter what happens results-wise. And you know, obviously they don't perform very well there. So I think NiP are, you know, they're you know, again, just the model pros that they are, and they've dug deep. And I think they're in with a chance. You know, in this game, I think it'll be competitive. I would probably shade it to Virtus.pro with it being Mirage. Because they're just an amazing team. They were wrecking everyone out with Siva.
Yeah, you can see NiP are the dog in this match, according to you out there on the intertubes.
Dark horse, James.
But I think the number, I think you know, it'll be one of those like 16-12, 16-13 kind of scorelines, and NiP won't go down without a fight in this one, no doubt. What are your thoughts?
Well, usually when it comes to Mirage, NiP, ever since they picked up allu, it was turned into one of their stronger maps. Yep. That was one of the reasons why they chose allu in the first place, just to enable them to actually play Mirage, because they had a lot of issues with having a deep enough map pool, and getting that switch was what, you know, enabled them to have the map pool that could maybe help them win big tournaments. So I think they've always had a good shout here. But as you mentioned, Virtus.pro, they tend to be pretty ruthless on this map. When they really get going, it can be pretty insane to behold. Like, their T-side aggression is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be a feature. I'll let you guys talk the viewers at home through it. Look forward to seeing you after the game. I'll try not to spill tea everywhere. Can't promise.
All right, so we need a bit of a HUD reset here from Mr. Producer Reese. There we go. And so I think NiP are entirely capable of winning this match. We've seen them do good things on this map before. We have seen them take a bit of initiative. For example, the double nades over A slope to where the T's will execute nades into A from. Haven't seen that too commonly recently, but they were one of the first to do that. Anyway, Virtus.pro going for a fast short play, it seems, with 2 people coming in for a flank towards A, but they've been annihilated. Only NEO is alive, and he doesn't have the bomb, and that is a complete shutout. A very confident first round here for NiP.
Indeed, it was looking pretty strong, and that's going to give them the up much sooner than later, which is very important.
Look at Get Right's avatar. What is that?
What is that?
Is that allu with a moustache?
I don't know.
That's a bit weird. Anyway, back to you, Dan.
Well, guess we'll have to see how this pans out. Virtus.pro opting not to actually force it up. They've just got a few pistols, and they'll try to get some damage in. It's pretty much the objective, couple kills, and NiP are going to have to try to stop that from happening. You can see that they're actually setting up just very passively around mid, just to get the information. It's very confusing right now, seeing the CT skins.
Oh wait, what? Everyone on the server has a CT skin.
Yeah, I was just very confused by that. What is this?
I didn't even recognize that.
How do you commentate this?
Well, it's your turn to commentate, mate. I'm not doing it.
Why you can't abstain? It's your job. All right, well, TaZ kills allu then, and Virtus.pro looking pretty good on the pistols. So Well then.
How does one fix this?
Don't know. Probably stuck.
Is there like an alternative Go TV or something? This is hilarious though. Is this VAC? Are we in VAC territory?
I don't even know.
When they buy, do they get AKs or M4s?
The cosplay thing's taking off, isn't it?
Yeah.
CT cosplay. This time. Well. Right then. Get Right's picked up a Nova, and the rest of his teammates have gone for the immediate force buy. That's the normal response here, but it's so weird because everybody has the CT. Not just like that they have the skin, but also above their names they had the blue color, even though they're terrorists. So it's highly confusing. Get Right's gonna get some shots off though, but he's being discovered. Another CT's tease now as well. I don't even know. What is this, James? Why is allu donned the T skin? I don't know.
What on earth is going on? This is Bizarro world. I don't know how you're supposed to commentate this, Dan, because I. Well, oh dear. This is ridiculous. I can't.
I've never seen this before. I've seen like one guy.
We had one person yesterday. We had one person yesterday, so after this round we're going to reconnect and hope that it fixes everything, because all the T's are CTs, Dan, and all the CTs are T's. I'm going to try and commentate this. I'm ready. Let's do it. Nothing phases me at all. Virtus.pro going to be moving up the mid to the mid area, looking for some aggression from NiP, who are on the eco. NiP looking to stack the B bomb sites. They are a Trojan horse, wolf in sheep's clothing, if you will. So the same could be said for both teams. So Virtus.pro with significant map control of the mid area, going to be considering their options. We've got that smoke from top mid that lands on the CT side of Connector, something I first saw Steel do on his stream, so it seems it's been picked up by other teams as well. byali taking down Xizt around the CPL position, and Neo's going to be lurking in the ladder area. They're heading towards the stack actually, but will they be able to identify it in time?
Yeah, we have the stack indeed. They're going to run straight into it. This is not the best situation ever, but looks like Virtus.pro cleaning things up anyway, so it's not really a big deal if they're going to get the frags after all, and that's what's happening. Which is kind of crazy that not even a single tag onto these Virtus.pro players, so we will get the pause. Oh, allu with a bit of a sneaky kill there, but good round from Virtus.pro regardless, and the pause will come in. Is this a pause for us? Oh, okay, it's for Forest.
Yeah, it is. So we are going to go for a quick reconnect, I suppose.
We can capitalize on this pause.
And how can we do that?
By reconnecting to the game. And not missing any action, James.
That's true.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. This is really weird. I've never seen this before. We were just talking about bugs earlier, and you're like, well, it's hard to fix them if they don't know what's causing them, and you can't you need to be able to recreate the bugs. In
over a year of casting a lot of Counter-Strike, I have never seen that, ever. I've seen one person have the wrong skin, but both teams in their entirety having the completely wrong skins and wrong cursor colors.
Yeah.
Is next level. That's a god tier bug.
Not sure what to do with that, but yeah, it's an interesting match insofar as we get the reset immediately on the. This is actually messing with my memory because the way that I try to remember what happens is by assigning who starts where, and I don't even know who's on what team. Okay, so we fixed it now.
Producer has fixed the problem. That's great.
That is good. We can continue our lives.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for Forest to return to the server now. He did suffer a crash, so hopefully he'll be back soon.
Imagine playing like that. We just no. I guess if you're playing, then it makes sense because the skins are just reversed. But for us,
did you use custom skins in 1.6?
No, but one time when I first was when I first got 1.3, it was by leeching the game off of one of my brother's friends' computers because they were having a LAN party, and he'd replaced all the hostage skins with naked women. James.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
which was a bit awkward for me considering I was like 11 years old at the point, and sometimes my mum would walk past the computer, so I'd have to quickly look into a wall, James. So I didn't know how to fix that.
That explains that.
That's ridiculous. Mildly preferred to the course. So, I used to, tell me if you remember this at home, there was a website called csnation.net, and I used to go there. They used to have weekly skins and so on. So I used to just get skins mainly for the guns. There were no naked women on my Well, not in Counter-Strike. So that was what I used to do. But I remember that some people used to have like super bright orange skins for the terrorists and super bright blue skins for the counter-terrorists, which I thought was kind of cheating. But yeah.
Yeah, it's not Quake.
Yeah, no, it's not Quake at all. No, well, kind of Quake, but not quite.
No, it's just generally not Quake.
Engine.
Well, the engine, yeah, but
well, there we go then.
Yeah, but it's still not the game.
Well, kind of. There's a kind of. It's on the Quake engine, so it's kind of Quake.
Yeah, but it's a completely different game.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of Quake because of the engine.
That's like saying you know an airplane that uses a car engine is kind of a car.
What kind of
it's like a sky car or something.
It kind of is.
I don't even. Moving on from this. We're seemingly having a lot of delays today. It's one of those days, isn't it?
Hopefully it ends shortly.
But you seem to be handling the.
He's about to get wrecked.
The 2 hours sleep fairly well, James.
It's all good in the hood, man.
You practice all the time.
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
It just is. I don't know.
Did you play Counter-Strike at any point today?
No, because my phone was broken and I couldn't log into my Steam account.
It's funny because of the pause there, because for you, like, the days blend together. So it's like, how do you separate which day is which?
Yeah, what is a day anymore?
Yeah.
Well, I have 9 other Steam accounts. So
9 Steam accounts?
Yeah, well, I have 10 Steam accounts. Okay. So I need my phone to log into my first one, but my second one, I did play on there, but I don't know when. I tried to play.
Should we bring Richard here, because we don't know what's.
I think we're due to be on pause quickly. The producer says that the match will resume. So Richard will be sitting here. He'll be sitting here in silence for a while while I play.
Well, next delay we should bring Richard in.
Hopefully there won't be a next delay. No offense.
There will be, James. It's esports.
I wonder what happened to Forrest's computer.
I wonder that as well.
Maybe he kicked the power cable.
Maybe he spilled tea on it. It's always a possibility. I don't know if he's a tea drinker.
I had a faulty. For those of you who don't follow me on Twitter, I had a faulty water cooling system in my PC.
For CPU fans later.
Since April 2014. So I've had some very weird. I didn't realize just how bad it was the way I was playing Counter-Strike at home for like 3,500 hours until. Yeah, three large fans later, because I have a mini ITX tower, so I bought a giant fan, which, well, oh, never mind. Producer is like, I've had enough of this. Long story short, now I've got proper cooling and I have consistent FPS, and it's weird to have normal FPS, and I'm struggling to get used to it. Anyway,
so we're back into normality. It would appear, at least for the moment, as we have a mid push from NiP, so they are going to try to handle the lack of utility and AWPs. Ooh. And balance it out by going for an aggression, but it's not panning out for them. Virtus.pro were more than ready for that, and they're going to take the advantage. Forest, though, is going to be able to hold down connector, so that's made the difference here for NiP, but the bomb is still making its way towards that A site.
Neo is on point with the AWP snaps today, 2 versus 2, and he still finds himself top mid. The bomb, though, is surely seen by the CTs here, but there's no rotation yet. However, NiP can keep control of the connector area by having that player on short, but it seems the rotation will indeed begin. A minute's on the clock here, and Forrest will need the support from CT, otherwise he could get isolated by these players. TaZ having a cursory look and going to shoot Forrest straight in the head. So, bomb's going to be collected now, and Friberg's in a better position. And Virtus.pro will need to cross in order to get the bomb down, but Friberg doesn't have all the information he would like. He doesn't know if the second player is in the connector area. You can see he's being a bit paranoid about it, not going to commit to anything crazy. And that will give Virtus.pro the opportunity to try and get a trade situation here. However, with Neo on the AWP, that might be a little bit more difficult than it would be with an AK.
They're going to line up here for Friberg. He's going to get a bit of a spray down there, but not able to take down the second player. Neo's still left alive. The bomb is down. He's going to look for an engagement. He's going to find the side of Friberg, but Friberg will clutch it for NiP, and once again, another pause will come in. So perhaps Forrest is experiencing more issues.
One would hope not. Okay, so Forrest is having some connectivity issues, and this may take a while. So it might be that we go to a break while we wait for them to fix this, because we don't know at this point how long it's going to take for these issues to be permanently resolved. So bear with us while we wait for NiP to fix the errors, and we should hopefully be back with the rest of the match in just a few minutes. Welcome back. We are straight back into the game, so Forest issues have been resolved, hopefully permanently. Virtus.pro with 3 people heading towards some mid possession. allu getting tagged through the smoke. They've got to be careful, down to 70 HP now. And Virtus.pro looking to take a strong control of mid altogether. They'll be picking towards the connector area. You can see a movement into the ladder room now from the CTs. Try and hold on to what they can. The smoke's coming into connector, but allu's going to get a shot through the smoke onto Snax.
Yeah, trades all over the place in the middle though. Is the ruthless aggression from Virtus.pro, the key characteristic that makes them a scary Mirage team, is starting to work its magic onto NiP. And they have a push actually. GetRight's moving with the mag down slope, so they don't really know necessarily what Virtus.pro are going to do with this mid control just yet. They've got a defensive player on CT on the B bomb site, and GetRight trying to flank quickly in middle. So if Virtus.pro's wait too long, GetRight could get some interesting engagements, but he's got just a mag 7, and allu's keeping them occupied. Wow, allu is just crushing them at the moment. TaZ is going to finding a spot GetRight, but with the mag 7, he's just nothing more than a nuisance, and he will go down in the end. But allu is just wrecking them so far.
That snap was so fast, I didn't even see the crosshair move before the headshot came in. And with the headshot as well, that's a pretty big snap. 3-3, NiP tie things up. Might need a bit ropey for Virtus.pro. We'll see what they opt to do. It seems it will be the pistols. 3 deagles coming out for the Polish side. Snax getting 2 flashbangs and a smoke, so you do wonder where that smoke will be headed. Could be towards B possibly. They have a lurker towards top mid, so maybe they'll go underpass. There's 1 player in the underpass for the Virtus.pro side, but it seems the push will be eventually towards the B bomb site. TaZ looking for some information, getting punished for doing so. byali still with the bomb and the deagle, but again, not much to be expected now from Virtus.pro here. 1 kill for the Polish side, that's going to be that. And they will come back onto a bye.
Yeah, so NiP looking in pretty good stead actually. Despite all of this, despite Virtus.pro, resurgence early on, NiP have controlled the situation well. That's something that can easily get out of hand, but on a map like Mirage as well, you really want to get a lot of CT rounds, and against Virtus.pro specifically, that is something you're looking to do. Now, they're going to be setting up just a Roy execute, and with NiP taking 3 players towards B immediately at the start of the round, they're going to have a huge hole in their defense. There's no way NiP can stop the bomb from going down here. No way.
Well, we'll see first. Virtus.pro needs to get past the choke point. There are loads of nades coming in and Molotovs as well. Patch has made his way through this smoke. Got a good angle on the site, but not going to have his gun out in time, or will he get right going down? So, NiP have indeed been almost completely wiped out here. We'll see if Forest uses to jump on the box. Could try and dance around that smoke. The bomb is getting planted. Throws a pop flash, and indeed he's going to jump up, but too slow to stop the bomb plant coming in. Friberg makes it a 1 versus 2, however. Both Virtus.pro players towards the slope area. That's a nice nade, but he's going to need a lot more damage than that. Going to smoke his path off to the bomb. That Molotov won't cover the bomb himself. Friberg not going to be able to get any more done though. Virtus.pro surviving with 2 players.
Yeah, so they're going to rock the money of NiP now, and all they can really do in this position is just get some pistols and just think about the next rounds. Although they're going to force it up, actually. I thought they would actually save, but okay, let's see what they can do with this. They've got a FAMAS, they've got an AWP, Deagle on Xizt. Almost no grenades to speak of. allu's glass cannoning as well with the AWP. GetRight's going to go for a fast play into Palace. That avatar on GetRight's awesome.
It's really freaking me out, man. I don't know. I can't take this. So, get some damage in, but the M4 not enough. Now, the nade's going to finish off pasha. There's more players to find. allu just about missing the shot there, or maybe through the wall onto byali. He's got no armor. Forest coming in for support. Going to try and push the angles there, and NEO going to go down. 3 versus 3 as the bomb goes down just before NiP gets to the CT area. Friberg's going to get the kill just after the bomb goes down. 2 versus 2 now, both CTs in CT, and the trades will continue with Snax getting the last one. NiP are definitely broken this time.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of violent rounds actually, with just crazy trading action, and Virtus.pro just getting the better of it each time. And right now, they're going to be in a spot where they can build a lot of money. NiP, it's hard to say exactly what they should, what the response should be, because against Virtus.pro's T side, you're probably thinking, okay, either there's 2 options here. Virtus.pro are always going to want to challenge mid pretty heavily on their defaults. That's scary. You can try to win the rounds by getting positive trades, by investing 3 players and grenades into the defensive middle, or you can just give it up completely and just play around connector, play around some more defensive positions. But then you give Virtus.pro kind of what they want. but it's a little bit safer. So like, which way do you go with that? I mean, we'll have to see what NiP choose to go for. Maybe they'll just go for some aggression on the outskirts to find to pick off one of the solo players. There's a lot of options, but it's all very difficult against Virtus.pro's T side. Neo's
playing so sick with the AWP. The way he's just sweeping into the right angles and never missing the shot, pretty insane. So NiP getting wiped out there. No consolation frags for them in that round. 2-round lead now for Virtus.pro. Good T half so far for the Polish side, the favoured side in this particular matchup. NiP, if they go for the buy here, they will be distinctly lacking grenades. Gonna have to avoid the helmets if they want to get some nades in, and indeed some of the players will do that.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting now. Okay, we've got the mag on get right. Again, limited nades, so they're going to go for the aggression to try to even the fact that they've got a disadvantage in this round. Innately so, and there it is, Forrest to pick up a kill. He can try to back away, but he knows that he's going to be caught out by the aggression, and allu's there for support, so this mid-aggression is exactly what the doctor ordered here for NiP. They're going to clean house, just Neo left, he'll get eliminated. Can they pick up the AWP, though? Yes, just about in time.
Ruthless aggression from NiP will pay off. Good decision making there, and Forrest again so sharp with those frags. Very important stuff. Individual play gonna give NiP a big advantage there. So both teams gonna be on the buy now. Just the AWP onto the Swedish side. Get right, continuing with the Mag 7. Presumably will play close to that smoke onto slope, or playing close to the entrance from Palace.
Already some damage done by the nades early on. It's gonna be tough for NiP to actually hold the connector area, because there is the forward smoke from Virtus.pro. So it's really nice to have that forward smoke there. It's something that MSL used to be amazing at doing, just to plant himself in there. Because then you have this opportunity, that guy can either be the lurker who is in connector, or we can just help to create a push onto A. And all of the trades are going to come in as Virtus.pro work in towards ladder, they work in through connector, through window, this wrap onto B. It's going to be a very, very challenging round now for NiP. Friberg's going to have to do an amazing job here on shorts.
There's a problem though. Byali's in ladder room with the bomb. If Friberg wins this duel, then this round could go in either direction. But as he holds his position on short, Virtus.pro continues to encroach onto B. Now there's two players coming on short, and he's going to get taken down. So there was some unbeknownst potential there for Ninjas in Pyjamas, but it has now disappeared. We'll see if the final two players opt for a save or what they will choose to do. 4 versus 2 with a Mag 7 in tow. Not going to be a good situation for the Swedish side.
Yeah, this half could start getting out of control from this point forwards. I do like some of these risks NiP have been taking, but of course they're going to get reset by losing this round. And if NiP actually lose their players as well, if Virtus.pro go for the hunt, that's going to be pretty detrimental. And in this position, Virtus.pro can do that as well, because of course NiP in the next rounds are not going to have anything to really play with. So Virtus.pro, even if they lose some weapons and have to buy Galils or something, they could even get some Mac 10s in the next round, because NiP should be on an eco. But we'll have to see how it turns out. Xizt will save his M4 at the very least. And that will be the round for Virtus.pro. So there you go. There is the very poor economy of NiP. And Pasha, what's he going to grab here? Okay, gets the AK. Would be fun to see in a Mac 10 actually. I love it when teams throw that in there when the guy dies, so you can play somebody for information in a round like this.
Angel loves the Mac 10, but he's not in this match. The Swedish side going to have that one M4 saved by Xizt. Other than that, it is an eco, and of course the aggression will begin. Lots of nades and flashes coming out. Nice flash by Pasha, but get right position to avoid it. Another flash coming back his way, and get right with a jumping headshot. It's going to double the rifles on the NiP side.
Yeah, as we got NiP now with a good presence in connector, looking for some more information as to what the T's are actually doing. Virtus.pro have players all over the place. They can get into connector, but they're a little bit dispersed at the moment. Bieli will get the entry onto get right as the A bomb site becomes more readily available, and that is going to be now cleaned up by TaZ. So it looks really strong now for Virtus.pro. There should be no way back in for NiP, but they can maybe hope to get some damage in, maybe steal a weapon away or something like that.
Yeah, all the rifles have gone, and Snax is doing it for the watch. Forrest goes down unceremoniously in a pool of his own blood. 2 rounds remain here in the first half. Virtus.pro looking like they're going to have a very strong T half here.
Absolutely, and it's what you expect. It's what you should always expect out of Virtus.pro. They are very ruthless in how they play their T sides. They've got some of the best mid pressure in the business, and love to see that. And of course, the fact that NiP, I mean, allu was playing great with the AWP. He's been fantastic. But when has he had an AWP? Maybe like, what, 2 or 3 rounds or so.
Well, the aggression continues from Forest, and he's going to get taken down by NEO on short. So an early disadvantage for NiP, and that was just an isolated push. No other players committing to the Horde rush. allu taken down unexpectedly, so this is looking like a 10-5, we have to say here.
Oh, you're very close to hitting that shot, but he is going to have to just spin around and get a 180 shot onto Friberg. Really good presence of mind there from NEO, and the bomb is looking to be planted on the A site, but well, everybody's going to be eliminated, so Virtus.pro with 9 rounds now. NiP trying to go down, kicking and screaming here, but that's how this is looking right now. Virtus.pro, there's no doubt that they are fully dominant in this half and in this match so far.
This is the strongest AWPing I've seen on Virtus.pro to date.
This is why I've been so... It is very much for me like when we saw Fox in the role on G2 where he wasn't AWPing. It was such an injustice, and I always felt that about NEO as well. I always felt such an injustice not to see NEO being NEO.
Markelov?
Let's not go... That's the worst injustice of all of them. So...
Well, NiP, what can they do here? They've just got the pistols. They are being cut down one by one by Virtus.pro. Only Friberg remains, and he's a long way away from victory here. pasha looking for the angle. And the angle will be found. pasha's heading the angle grinder now. And that's that. 10-5 for Virtus.pro. Again, a very strong T-half from them. NiP opted for aggression. Worked out in some places, but their economy did end up being ruined in the end. Again, allu just lacking in the AWP there. Too many crucial rounds lost after round 1.
Yeah, I mean, NiP were forced to take some good risks. And they made some really cool plays. Like, we saw that mid-aggression from them when they had, a couple of times when they had a less than optimal buy. And that's one really nice way to even things up. And it does specifically play against what Virtus.pro like to do. Virtus.pro aren't a team that will necessarily say, I will play passively because we think you're going to push middle. They're just going to push you most of the time. So it was pretty smart for NiP to do that, but it just wasn't enough. 10-5 is a pretty brutal score. They've got a lot to get done on this T side, and it all starts here. We've got Julius on Snax, and the push is looking like it's going to be making its way towards B.
Quick nerd fact, you see the bomb is in the bedroom at the moment, and it's been thrown from player to player. A lot of people just throw the bomb on the floor there, but you can see where, I think it's byali, from that position, he can hear the bomb drop there and just call a rotation immediately. So just bear that in mind for you people at home, where you drop a bomb, and if your opponents can hear it be dropped, because that can be some vital information, that can mean a difference between a win and a loss.
That is important. So we got the push finally coming in. pasha with the first frag onto allu, and he's just going to be tapping away. Can he get anything else here? He's going to fall back to safety. He's got byali to cover him, and byali and NEO are going to be doing an excellent job here. byali's still by the bench position. It is just getting the damage in, and there's just Get Right left on 7 HP. He's going to go down momentarily. There it is. And Virtus.pro win that pistol. So, and there was no plant for NiP, so Virtus.pro will expect a force buy out of NiP now.
Let's see if it comes. What is the play from NiP?
Where is the force buy?
It seems they are literally spending no money at all. None whatsoever.
I've never seen...
Does this mean they could be buying in the next round?
Yeah, but the problem is when you do this, is that it telegraphs it massively. Because you should always be buying... Well, okay, there's no should, I suppose, but it is very, very common to see that. So Virtus.pro will understand when they're making the frags, oh, these guys don't have armor, they didn't force buy, okay, there's got to be a surprise buy next round. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Glorious. Xizt
got launched into space by that 7.
So yeah, we got the surprise buy, but it's not, again, it's not really a surprise buy, but it's, yeah. It used to, in 1.6 it used to be called that, because in 1.6 it would be like, you'd have the ability where it wouldn't look, it wouldn't be obvious from a full Glock eco like that, you would be buying on the next round. But in this game it's different.
Well, they're going to try and win the duels here with superior weaponry where they have it. The 2 AKs, well, the AK coming in for Forest. 2 frags for him, 3 versus 3 now, and Virtus.pro find him in a situation with nades but inferior weaponry, P90, Mag 7, FAMAS versus 3 AKs here.
That's very interesting, actually, because the positioning is going to be very key here for Virtus.pro. Get Right in such a strong area there by CT. He's going to pick off Snax. So this buy is working out fantastically here. The second round buy after not getting the bomb down. So it's very cool that NiP have done something new like this, because you don't see teams doing this anymore. And maybe this is something that will be in vogue, maybe in the next weeks following this, because it's something new for me. I have not seen teams do this in a long time.
I haven't seen this in CS:GO.
I've seen it, but not like it's not been for a long time. Ever since people were like, "Oh, the CZ is really, really good."
pasha has a kit, and he's in Palace, and no one's looking at Palace.
Oh no!
I just want to put that out there.
Surely not. No. No. Okay, he's gonna get spotted. That would have been amazing. It would never be better than the what was it? The 1v5 Ninja defuse. What was it against Liquid?
Oh, and Dust 2.
Yeah, was it like Sempus or something? Someone did it against Liquid?
From short as well. From short, right? Yeah. That was completely absurd.
1v5 Ninja defuse in a league.
On Dust 2.
Against Liquid.
On Dust 2.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
That was amazing.
pasha did what he could, but it wasn't enough. Although Virtus.pro still have double the score of NiP.
You're not a real ninja, pasha. That's pretty awesome.
No Shinobi. So, TaZ, is he going to walk into a missile? It seems he will. I keep saying website instead of bomb site. What's wrong with me? The bomb site should be cleared out by the Swedish side. Byali holding an angle on the crack of the smoke, and Forest not going to see it. That's going to be all the damage that Virtus.pro will find. So a very quick round 19 as we move into 20. We'll see the buy coming out for the CT side. Double AWPs. Where will they go? Sometimes you see AWPers play early CT on A, but more commonly it will be towards B, either going through apps or one on short, one in CPL. We can see NEO heading towards connector, and pasha is indeed going towards the bomb site. Maybe it'll be short. Speaking of short, we've got a fast push in mid here from the NiP players. They've taken down NEO and Byali. What does TaZ do here? He can't afford to be traded in the connector position, but he can't afford to try and retreat either in case they get there too soon. allu looking for him. allu finds 4 versus 2 now. pasha and Snax remain.
Yeah, allu is just charging. He is the fire is in his eyes at the moment as he finds Snax with the spray, and it's just pasha left alive, looking to get something done here, and he's going to try to survive. Will NiP try to challenge him? That's the question. Will they try to remove the sniper from his hands? And it looks like Forest is going to catch him. Oh no, he's stuck in the corner there. Oh my goodness. Great nade onto Forest. And there's actually 2 players left now for NiP, so they don't really want to be in a situation where they actually lose those rifles at this point. So it's actually okay for them to save. And brilliantly done by pasha to keep the AWP in the hands of Virtus.pro. Let's check the money really quickly. And so we can see, okay, 2 rounds lost. This will be the 3rd one, so that's going to be $2,400 in addition to what Virtus.pro have now. So they're not really going to have anything special in the way of a buy between something like $2,500 and $3,000. But with the AWP saved, they have an option where they could say, let's do a buy. I wouldn't expect it, but it's always a possibility.
NiP closed the gap to 4 rounds, and they have a lot of money in the bank. So even if they are to lose a round here, they will be able to continue the pressure. Virtus.pro going to play around the AWP with a few more items. NEO picking up the Scout, Snax with the CZ, remaining 2 players with P250s. Just the 1 flash onto pasha. I'm not sure if he bought that, if he had it in the previous round. NEO
oh no! What was that? What was that, James? That's ridiculous.
I can't, Dan. I just can't.
That is ridiculous.
Well, NiP are going to move towards the A site now, where there are at least 3 CTs. 1 on the toll booth. Snax getting a CZ frag, but he's going to be traded by GetRight 3 versus 3. And there are 2 AWPs now and a Scout onto Virtus.pro, so who knows which direction this is going in. GetRight just about getting the bomb plant and then the frag onto here. That's really important. Cleaning up the site now as GetRight. Only pasha remains with 3 HP. I think it's going to be a save again.
Am I the only one that was excited by that, James?
I didn't register what was happening as I was talking.
Yeah, the flying Scout headshot, that's unbelievable.
That's possibly one of the more absurd Scout shots I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was...
I think it was double scoped as well.
Yeah, it was something special. God damn. Because when I saw that, I was like, okay. So pasha's the only guy who's got like a really good weapon. He's got the AWP, and he's going to be eliminated here. But okay, it's smart. He's smart. He's going towards B-apps. He's not going to a more predictable spot with the AWP. They might try to get a pick from B-apps. And yeah, sure. Okay, allu was going there with his AWP. All right, pasha's going to get the duel. Nope, NEO just appears out of nowhere, just dives in, Superman.
Surprise!
With the Scout.
Came in like Dokes.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. Even though they didn't win the round, it was fantastic.
Well, Virtus.pro on the buy once more. The single AWP onto allu now, as pasha was unable to retain it in the previous round. Early smoke coming in, so Allu's not going to get any kind of timing on CT jumping on the box to peek into the apartments.
May I just say that NiP are playing rather well right now, James?
It has been noted, Capadia.
Why are you referring to me with my last name?
I
That's
don't know.
weird.
I'm just trying to mix it up, Dan. Trying to stay fresh.
I don't like it.
Trying to stay fresh like a salad.
Well, you're not fresh, James.
Commentate that match.
Alright. So, looks like short has been breached by the T side. pasha is the only man standing here for Virtus.pro to make a difference. But can he be that man? Can he be the hero? Looks like he will be. And NEO also is going to catch the arse end of the rush, as he's going to find the kill onto
I
Forest.
respect that parkour.
That was gorgeous as well. So he's not done with his maneuvers, his acrobatics. I didn't know NEO was such an acrobat, but apparently he is. It's a hard spot to get right. He's going to burn alive. But 13-9 Virtus.pro picking up a key round.
An expensive round though.
Yeah, I mean, but they've been pushed. They've been really pushed here by NiP to make really immaculate plays, immaculate defenses, and they're pulling it off. But NiP, it feels like there is this fire in their hearts at the moment.
What if they take this round? If the Forest.
Oh no.
Forest has issues. This is really sad actually, because Forest has been fragging so well in this match. He's had a number of multiple kills, which has definitely helps in winning Ninjas in Pyjamas some rounds quite significantly. So for him to have issues now, if they're going to have to get a stand-in, then no matter who the stand-in is or their skill, that's going to be it could be very impactful on the remainder of the match. So this is a problem.
It is a pretty huge problem, yeah, and it also will incur delays.
Indeed. So I think it is break time once more, and hopefully once we come back this time, we can reach the conclusion of the match. We'll see if Forest is able to stay or if a sub will come in. Bear with us. We will see you back here in a few minutes.
champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night. And we don't make a sound. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are fighting tide, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night.
No. Well, we are back. We are back into the match now, and I'm having very strange conversations with Dan and Richard Lewis. So it's a 4-round lead for Virtus.pro if you were just joining us, and NiP going to have the bye again. Now, if they can, allow me to remind you that actually Forrest has gone and Delpan has replaced him.
Dr. Delpan, please.
Dr. Delpan. What is he doing?
What? Brain surgery, James. See what I did there? That was... What? No, okay, that's actually...
He's not...
That is...
Is he actually there? Because looking at the mini-map, he's not there. Looking at the mini-map, he's in... Okay, there's something with TV. He's not actually in spawn.
What is going on in this match?
He's walking into A main. We'll just leave him alone.
Remember we played a match like this, James?
What?
And that was me.
Blazes.
Do you remember that?
Well, he's been scouted on on A main, as opposed to T spawn, and the rest of the NiP squad are moving into an empty B bomb site. pasha's getting back there as soon as he can, but I don't know if he's going to get there fast enough.
All right, well, interesting. Best standing EU. Can't even. Is he having connectivity problems or something? What causes that?
I am sure it's a connectivity bug.
I guess it must be, yeah. But it reminds me of that time. Do you remember that time when we played together? It was like me, you, Yanko, and Vendetta or something, or something like that. and my internet went absolutely nuts. And I couldn't move.
Because you insist on playing on Wi-Fi, that's on a different floor to you.
It's anyway. So I was kind of timing out, but I was kind of still really connected to the server. So, but I had the bomb. So everybody was like shouting at me to drop the bomb. It was actually T-side and Mirage as well. And I'm moving around, pressing all the buttons, and I drop the bomb, but I can't see what's happening. I'm still just stuck in spawn for all I see. And then all of a sudden, I jerk out of it, and I'm standing on Tetris, I'm in a 1-on-1. My ping is suddenly fixed.
Oh, is that the one we clutched around as well?
Yeah. I had 5 seconds of no lag, picked up the gun and killed the guy. then unplayable for the rest of the match, of course.
13-10 now. Virtus.pro, you can see the buy is limited on this occasion. The scout coming out, the deagle coming out. We know how dangerous the scout can be onto Neo. Snax now with the P90. Early smoke into connector, which will play an advantage, but for who? allu gonna spot Neo before he finds the angle, as Neo had a bit of time there. There we go, early advantage, and Pasha's got a flank on, get right, just going to run in, and it's going to be another knife kill in this match. Friberg to trade.
The Lannisters send their regards. So byali is there. Oh, this is a great position. They are moving into him. That angle is perfect. byali will get the kill onto Friberg. TaZ will capitalize on the distraction provided by byali on shorts, and he will get another kill. So now NiP are left in a distraught mess. They are a distraught mess, James.
The bomb is in an exposed position. It's going to be hard for them to retrieve it. I'm not sure if Virtus.pro realize exactly where the bomb is. I'm not sure if it can see. Probably not seen on the radar in that position. Ooh, Delpan getting dinked now, and it's Delpan alone taking down Snax, but byali's going to come in for the trade. So Virtus.pro back to winning ways. Only 2 rounds away from victory now.
Yeah, so they're closing in. So it's going to be hard to see NiP like fixing the situation with Delpan as a stand-in, considering Forrest was fragging so hard as well before he left. It's a big shame. But Pasha's on the Mag 7 actually, and we're going to get potentially just a big execute here from NiP. Oh, we get a slope push coming in from, there's Snax moving in down the slope. He's going to spot a few players there. Maybe the push was a little bit too preemptive, and he won't be able to fully capitalize. But byali has already started the rotation towards the site. He's going to catch Get Right in underpass, but Get Right will get the better of him. But his pro not looking too hot here in this round.
Yeah, this is not over just yet. Neo alone now, and he's going to get taken down before he can do any more damage. NiP surviving with 4 players alive, and Virtus.pro's economy has been reset.
What is this?
It's the Invisible Man, of course.
The Invisible Man, of course. Made an appearance. Or maybe, well, interesting.
Yeah, interesting indeed. So, let's see what the players from the T side. NiP have a good opportunity to try and even up the score. Again, the Virtus.pro economy has been reset following that victory. Neo pushing through the palace, going to get shot in the head though, and not going to find much information. No bomb spotted by the CT side just yet.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough round here for Virtus.pro, rough ride for them. Actually, remember, I've never been on a roller coaster, James, have you?
I have.
Speaking of rough rides.
I don't find them very entertaining.
Do you find them frightening?
No. Because I know...
I can just
I know what it is, and I'm one of those boring people. It's like, well, you know, you go to one of those places where there are actors trying to scare you. It's like, yeah, you're an actor, though. So I'm not, you know, I'm one of those guys.
Ruining
so
the fun, James.
Last time I went to a roller coaster, I had my feet on the safety barrier at the front, and just flew around the whole thing like that. Very casually, of course.
I can't imagine everyone screaming around you. You just sat there looking as you always do, just completely deadpan.
Absolutely.
I can imagine that.
Absolutely.
It's always the same face.
All the way.
You know, fun, James.
Can be sometimes. Have some fun. I'm a degree of fun.
Oh, I hope to learn more about the degrees of fun after the match. We have Virtus.pro on a pretty shaky money situation. So NiP are very much within possibility now to get themselves back into this one. And well, allu's dons the AWP, and that's been a really big boon for the team so far. He's been on point with that. And Virtus.pro pretty much close to a full eco, so they don't have much to work with. They will stack towards the A bomb site, leaving just a single player in the B bomb site.
It's actually one of the good things about the FPL is that Delpan going to be playing against the pros quite often, so he'll be sharp. I know he's playing that all the time. So
it's also invisible.
Yeah, so I think it's good for when you have subs who are needed. Like, there's so many pluses to it. This is just one of them. But Let's see if NiP can pass this test. Doing well so far. Remaining 2 CTs in the connector area, and you can't expect much from them. byali's taking down Xizt, but that might be it for them.
Yeah, byali with that P250, it could be kind of dangerous, but delpan will find a pretty favorable engagement mid-range, and that will be the end of that. So, we shall close the book on that round and open it anew now, as we have the buy finally coming in for Virtus.pro. NiP will never be really within the realms of Venico now for the rest of the match, so they do have an opportunity, of course, in the sense that they'll not even have to...
We've got triple AWPs.
Ooh, we do.
We have 3 AWPs, Dan. 3 AWPs is triple AWPs.
It is indeed.
But where are they going?
Oh, they're going aggressive in middle. This is going to be really interesting. The smoke goes down there on the short from the T's. Oh, the pop flash is perfect. Allu is going to wreck TaZ and byali. They're both down. Oh dear. NiP are looking pretty strong right now. Snax in with the defense, and NEO coming in with a shot out of nowhere onto Allu as he drops off of Catwalk, but just the 3 AWPs alive against 3 AKs now.
Everyone's on the A site for both teams. 2 plays in CT for Virtus.pro. And you can see them coming over the toll booth, trying to look over the smoke there. We've got re-smokes coming in. Snax getting taken down towards CT, but there is another player to look out for. We'll see if NiP will notice it, or if they'll have players to do it in time, as it's Friberg alone now. Neo and pasha remain, and they're going to move into passive positions and try and cover the bomb plant, it seems.
I'm ready for Neo to become the best player in the world again. Don't know about you, but he has been playing very well since they moved him into a position of more importance. A role with more importance on the team. 2 AWPs on this angle is a pretty rough situation for Friberg. And he's going to get the kill onto pasha. 2 shots missed there. Neo's in a one-on-one now against Friberg. He's got 30 seconds to plant the bomb. And he might be afforded an opportunity now, but he's going to be careful of the wall bangs. Bomb will go down. Nade into the side for Neo. 1 shot is all it takes from Friberg, as Neo goes up on top of the stairs. Looking over the top now. And we have Friberg playing quite defensively, but when will the peek come in? There is the fake defuse coming in. Neo is just going to hold it. He hasn't got a kit, of course. And Friberg with a beautiful peek there is going to find the headshot onto Neo. Friberg delivering.
Friberg is invisible.
He is invisible, so it's rather hard to commentate. But we'll just assume that he's fully
invisible.
visible.
Man, this is absurd.
This particular Mirage match has just been just. I mean, I feel okay with the fact that a player is invisible, James, because of what we had earlier, just the relative, the disparity between those 2 issues.
That's a fast shot. delpan onto the AWP now. 2 AWPs for the NiP side. Both AWPers in a position to excel, as we've seen. That is a great start. Again, he'll have this practice from the FPL. Look at these Molotovs forcing the CTs out of position. Friberg taking down TaZ. Again, only pistols here for Virtus.pro. The economy game towards the end of this match has been very, very interesting to watch. I think we had to push through a smoke there. Indeed, we did. delpan holding down T-spawn now. Snax getting eliminated on the site. byali versus 5. We'll see if he can steal a gun at least.
No, byali's dead. Dead now, of course.
Dead now, of course.
Alright, so it's going to be time for NiP to close the deal. They got 2 AWPs to do that with, on delpan and Allu respectively. Snax is going to pick up an AWP for his team. Has he got a good spawn? Let's see where Snax is at. Where is Snax going?
He's going towards A, maybe crossing paths towards connector area.
Okay.
Or just holding CT. Seems he's just going to be holding CT for now. There's a smoke down towards the slope. NiP look set up for a split towards A. Still passive positions in mid though, but the nades are coming in early from the slope. Will they commit to it before their players are over towards connector? We will see. Slowly emerging up mid now are the T's. Maybe just trying to bait some counter nades. Maybe using the nades to try to identify where the CTs are. Neo looking for information, getting punished for it. byali going down as well. Yeah, and they have the triple-pronged attack coming in now. Connector, Slope, and Palace. Snax is going to get the defensive shot there from the triple stack. It's looking pretty good here for the NiP side. But in comes TaZ, in comes pasha. Frags all over the place, but Xizt is going to close, and NiP actually take down Virtus.pro. And I would say that that is certainly an unexpected result. Well, 16-14, maybe a bit of an upset.
Yeah, it's definitely an upset. You know, we know that Virtus.pro are incredible on Mirage. I recently described it in the CEVO finals as a map they will always have in their locker. You know, they can always be incredible at it. But you've got to give credit there to NiP. I'm sure there's people out there that might be thinking, well, the interruptions probably worked against Virtus.pro, but actually it came at points where it was NiP that had the momentum, and they had to bring in the stand-in. So they almost had all of the disadvantages in terms of the breaks that were happening there, and they were still able to win. and there was just so many amazing moments. And shout out to the invisible man himself, Friberg. Obviously, there's an obvious joke here about being an invisible man for most of the year, but far be it from me to say it. He came up big in that clutch situation where they followed our alpha draft policy, bought 3 AWPs Virtus.pro, and Friberg killed 3 of them to win the round, and that was the big turning point. So yeah, just an amazing performance by NiP. Got to give them plaudits, I believe.
All right, so I think we need to get on schedule here, so we'll quickly do the giveaway, and then Richard's going to throw us to a break.
Okay, I remember how to do that from earlier.
So, Producer Reese, who is the next victor?
The winner of the giveaway is Twitch Notify.
The winner of the giveaway is Twitch Notify. Is that another bot?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
let's see. How is this possible?
I don't know.
Moobot won yesterday.
Moobot won
And
yesterday.
now Twitch Notify. What? I don't even know what that is. What does that do? Why is it in our channel?
I don't know, mate.
Well, Twitch Notify.
Congratulations.
Let's see what you've
my
won.
cybernetic friend.
I don't even
The
know.
robots are taking over. They are
Here we go.
taking over.
If he gets a Dragon Law,
I don't know.
what happens? Does the FACEIT have to close?
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Well, Twitch Notify, you have won a Scar 20 Storm.
There you
Congratulations.
So, yeah, congratulations to you. And you can tell your evil master Skynet that you're going to have to work a little bit harder to get that Dragon Law to fund the revolution against mankind.
Yeah. It's happening, man. It's already happening.
So, without any further ado, I believe the hand signal I'm getting from James means we're going to throw it to a break so we can get back on schedule. He's subtle like that. When we get back, we're going to have Virtus.pro versus Envious. Hold on to your hats. We'll see you soon.